Great.
Hi.
Hi guys, how are you doing?
Good. So nice to see you again.
Yeah, so great to see you too. Thank you guys for taking the time to speak with me. We have Dara here from High School Musical, the musical, the series, and we have Issac here, which you guys all know from Raven's Home. So it's really interesting to see you guys in these new. Well, they're not really roles. You guys are playing yourself. You guys are in the hosting seat now. So what was it like, first and foremost, to make that transition to from being an actor playing a character to being the host of a show?
Um, it was really fun. It was a really fun experience because as a host, not only do you get to tell jokes and eat cake, but you also get the opportunity to move the story along and make people feel at home. So it's really fun to bring people onto the set and bring them on and make them feel welcome. And Dara does that all the time. Props, because it's hard to make people feel welcome, especially when it's that much pressure. But every time she does it, and it's effortless to her, and she's a fantastic host. And yeah, it's just a really great show.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I mean, like usually when acting, it's like you know what's gonna happen in the storyline, like you're already prepared and like everything is like already planned out. But for hosting, it's like you're really living spontaneous because you don't know what the pickers are gonna do. And I must say, as Isaac was saying, like Isaac is literally the best co-host that a person could have. I mean, he is so iconic, so kind, and a comedic genius. Period.
Yes, give it up for both of you guys. Excellent choice for hosting the show. So, do you guys enjoy watching baking shows yourself? And did that kind of give you some inspiration for how to host? Because a lot of people, when they watch baking shows themselves, they have certain aspects that they love and they know certain aspects that the audience loves. So, is there anything that you guys kind of brought yourselves to hosting the show?
Well, of course, when people watch baking shows, they don't. Of course, they watch it for the intensity, but they also love the laughs. And so we have our magic bake breaks that we do every episode, and we try to relieve some of the stress off of the people's shoulders, or off of the baker's shoulders, and make them feel a little more comfortable. And the bake break changes every week due to the theme of the episode. So if the audience wants to get involved and dance and move with us, you got to tune in every week, even after August 13th, and see what we're doing.
Period. I would have to say I really love the British cooking shows. Oh, baking shows. I really love the British baking shows, and I love Nailed It. I literally like was like I could go on that show. I can bake, but I can't bake like bake. But I was like Nailed It really hits, and Gordon Ramsay.
Those are all great choices for sure. And we're all really excited for this show to be added to our favorite catalog and category of baking shows. What is it about this show that fans can expect to see? What are some of the, even maybe you could drop some of the themes, let us know what we could expect?
Mm-hmm. Well, this is the first baking show in Disney Channel history. There's never been a baking show on Disney Channel before, which is super exciting. But what really makes this show different is the Disney aspect. So, like you said before, there are different themes of each episode. A really heartwarming one was the modern day princess episode. Each baker had to bake a cake based off of who they thought represented modern day princesses. We did The Lion King, we did Toy Story, we did awesome new shows like Big City Greens and Bunked. A lot of awesome themes, and the bakers came through and delivered. So I can't wait for everyone to see them and get to see their favorite shows embodied as cakes.
100%. Like I knew Disney was like my childhood, but I didn't realize how big of a part Disney played in my childhood. Like every single theme, I got so much nostalgia from. I mean, we did Star Wars with R2D2, and I was like, what the heck? I feel so famous. This is crazy. But yeah, the themes are just beautiful, and the young bakers literally are so quick on their feet, and they manage to come up with cakes that match the theme beautifully.
That's awesome. And Dara, you in particular have some, I guess, experience in the kitchen since your character on High School Musical, the musical, the series plays Mrs. Potts this season. So did you take any aspects of Mrs. Potts or Beauty and the Beast when you were hosting this show? And are we going to get some Beauty and the Beast shout outs in the show?
Well,
Maybe.
we in our mod, I'm like, I did. Let me tell you, I did take a lot of inspiration from Mrs. Potts, especially when we had the theme parks episode. I mean, oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I mean, they did like different cakes to match the theme. And I was like, okay, Mrs. Potts would most definitely, the Beauty and the Beast section of the park. I was like, oh yeah, we're putting this in the show. And so yeah, Mrs. Potts was a huge inspiration. And Courtney working at the pizza shop was a huge inspiration. So I was glad I knew a little bit of what I was talking about.
That's awesome. And you guys mentioned how many themes there are and how they span from the movies to the characters to the Disney theme parks. And there's just so many great pieces of Disney history and Disney culture that could be played around with in this show. So we wanted to ask you guys if you could join any Disney movie, series, entity, whether it be Marvel, Pixar, Star Wars, Disney Channel. Do you have a favorite character, like a dream role that you'd want to play, or a dream character that you'd like to see baked on the show?
Oh, don't you do that to me. It's kind of a tie. It's like, listen, Marvel and Disney, like I'm dead smack in the middle, but if I had to do something from Disney Channel, it would be Let It Shine. I wish I could be a part of that. But if I had to do something from Marvel, I've always wanted to play Azari, which is a part of the future Avengers and the whole scheme of things, Black Panther and Storm's son. He's not in the main universe, but now that they're doing the whole multiverse thing.
Yeah, we could definitely get him in the multiverse for sure.
Accessible.
Oh, 100%. I would also like to be in Marvel. Marvel, please hit my line, even if I'm playing a tree. Just let me be a part of the universe. That would be so cool. Yes, I always wanted to be a Disney princess. And speaking of Disney princesses, tune in to the Ultimate Disney Princess Remix special. It is so much fun. Me and Frankie, who's also on High School Musical, we both play Anna and Elsa. And then I'm also a part of the Princess and the Frog tribute, which is where we perform Almost There with Ruth and Isabella. So much fun. And yeah, I got to be a Disney princess for the day, which is so cool. And if you need a Disney princess for like a theater movie, Disney hit my line.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
Yes, please.
Well, I am super excited to see the show. It combines my love of Disney with who doesn't love cake, right? So it's going to be a great show. I'm so excited to see you guys host, and we're looking forward to the new show premiering. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.